Alrighty, here we are with yet another video with Elite Gamers Academy. This video is going to be the one right after the Chapter 10 video, right before I left off at the door. As you walk through the door, you're right here at the staging yard. So you basically walked into a bunch of box humpers, as we're going to call them. And it's going to take a while because there's quite a few of them. As you can see, Waffle Man just got the shit kicked out of him. So, shoot their legs, take them out. You know, the usual. Legs, arms, or like I said, you can use a shotgun or a force gun, something basically that makes them run into a damn brick wall and stops them completely. Also, if you have a strong weapon, you can, that when they peek their head out, you can shoot their head and it'll actually knock them down, and you can strafe to the left or right and pop them from there. And there's going to be a lot of boxes around the center. As you can see, I'm picking them up with my kinesis. Make sure you get those. A lot of ammo in those. So go ahead, and there's about 4 of them. I think there's 1 on each corner. So so go ahead and do this little pointless mini game here. We all hate these annoying little things. I actually messed up on one of these. Tell you the truth, you got to be careful, because if it puts 2 side by side, you have to go to the last one and let your partner grab the one on the outside. Because of course, if you push the X on the one from the outside before your partner gets there, then of course your partner can't get to the one on the inside. So, and just so you guys know, Waffle Man is actually wearing the archaeology suit that has 300 views in one day, so I'm not too sure what's up with that. That was just an optional mission I made separate because my video was about an hour long, so I decided to make that an optional video, and it's actually my most popular video on my channel. So he's actually wearing the unlockable archaeology suit, and if you view that, it's going to be through Carver's eyes. So make sure you guys check that out, because I'm playing as Carver, as you can see. So you actually see all the birthday banners and the stuff you don't see as Isaac. So make sure you guys check that one out. It's, like I said, it's a popular video. I don't know why, but also I've got a bunch of other optional missions titled in my other ones. I've got the CMS Greeley and the Brusilov. So make sure you guys check those out too if you're wondering how you get those. Unfortunately, you don't get any unlockable suits for those. So I did complete Impossible. I haven't actually checked out the flight suit yet, so I'll make a video of that, just due to the fact that whenever I quit join a game, I join as Carver, not Isaac, and I think Carver only gets the security suit, which is nothing special. It looks very basic. So I'll make a video of all of Isaac's suits, probably for you guys. We've only got a few more videos to go.
Excellent. Do you think you can reconstruct
this one gets through Chapter 12. I do believe this is 11 through 12. So we're almost there. There's only 19 chapters. The only reason why there's quite a few more videos is because the last 2 chapters, 18 and 19, are very long. So as you can see, we made our way down to collect the probe gun parts. Last time I left off, you had to get the blueprint for the probe gun, so you can go inside the big necromorph and set the signals in there. So, and there's the archaeology suit. Give you guys a little good look at that. Okay, as you proceed back, oh look, it's the giant turret again. So you're gonna have to fight this guy for the 2nd or 3rd time. It's fairly difficult this time around, just due to the fact that he's got the boxes to hide behind and push on you. So be sure to keep moving at all times. And whenever you use stasis, try to get all 3 of his tentacles at once. It's a lot more effective that way. We actually played better on impossible than normal. As you can see, he's fucking butt raping me right now. He won't get off of me. But stasis him right before his tentacles come out, because as they come out, you notice they're bunched up together. So try to get a stasis right before they come out. That way you can peg all 3 tentacles, and then they come out of his mouth like so, and you can just take him out really quick from there. And like I said, he's got the boxes to help him out a little bit, because I tried to dodge to the left right there, and there was a box in my way, so he still hit me. And he just automatically goes after Waffle Man. I don't know, I lost him several times on this battle right here. He was doing Waffle Man pretty hard. One more time. There's the last tentacle. Blow it off. Here they come out of his mouth. I think I used stasis. Yep, there's stasis. And oh, lovely reload. Love it. And he's got 3 tentacles again because the reload blows. And I do plan on live streaming. I'm just trying to get a bigger subscribe base, fan base going. So when I do stream, I'm not streaming for maybe 10 people. I want to be streaming for maybe a few hundred. You can check out my streaming channels in my description of all of my videos. They're all there. You can subscribe to them. Inbox me if you prefer a certain streaming channel over another. And whichever one gets the most recommendations, I'll probably use that one. Ustream is pretty popular, I know, so I'll probably first stream on Ustream.
Hey, anyone been out to check the armory?
No. Why?
And for some reason these doors don't unlock as soon as the battle's done. You have to wait,
Oh God.
and it's pretty annoying.
Find out.
There we go. And as you can see, we got another optional mission, which we actually did that one. I'm not too sure if it's in this video or not. The supply depot and the ammunitions cache, or the munitions cache. We actually do them all, so you guys might get to see that one. And of course I use the tungsten torque bar on that. And I do believe if you... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, if you grab it before you go through to the staging yard, sometimes they'll refresh again. You guys can basically get loot both times, before going out into the staging yard and after. But I guess it didn't work that time. So now you just backtrack a little bit. You're going to go back to where you picked up the probe gun blueprints. And watch out for those guys right there. The heavier armored guys with the big shotguns. Depending on what difficulty you're playing on, they're pretty beastly. Impossible, he shot me one time and he took me down in one shot. It was ridiculous. And as you can see, the little red dot on the screen, that's a guy coming with a grenade. I run over there to hit him. That way Waffle Man and I don't die. So I think there needs to be more of those guys. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else do I have for you guys? I actually made 2 new guns here lately. I was helping a guy on hard. I think I've already said this on the last video, but I'm gonna say it again just in case somebody doesn't watch all these. I made 2 new guns. One's got the Javelin on the top with a explosive module on the bottom, and it's got the fire glaze attachment to it. So whenever you shoot the spikes into them, or the javelins, it burns them as well. When you tap R2, it makes them explode. So that's a really good gun. It does some AoE damage, and I also made a rocket launcher, which is very awesome. It just rapes people's faces. It's ridiculous. Especially the big Rosetta monsters. They don't stand a chance against it. It's crazy. And here we go, back to the main point, I guess you could say, where you grab the archaeology optional mission, and back through the door where the drill site's at, of course, as you can see on the top. Making our way back to the lift. And as you can see, Waffle Man keeps getting in the camera, showing his archaeology suit, so it's fairly cool. It's one of Isaac's better ones. And there we go, there's the bench to craft your probe gun. And unfortunately, you do have to equip it. Just equip it to your lesser of the 2 guns, so because you do have to use it, and it's really not a bad gun. You're about to see what it does to enemies. It actually really does some good damage. So all in all, it's not a bad gun to use, just to use in general against enemies. And I've been using it throughout the whole throughout all my videos as well. It's pretty powerful. I enjoy sticking the enemies to the wall. There they go. Stuck him to the wall. He's in the back. Hang time. Take out these guys. Heal myself up. And just keep proceeding the way you did before. And if anybody wants to hit me up to play some games, my PSN's boosted RX7. That's BOOSTED RX7. And yes, I do own an RX7, just in case if you're wondering. I normally buy majority of the multiplayer games, the good ones. So just hit me up if you guys have any questions or need any help with something on Dead Space. I'll be more than happy to get on and help you guys out with that. I'm gonna do a few more enemies. And on those little heads that walk around with the tentacles that go into the bodies, make sure you guys kill those heads too after they detach, because they'll just keep going into bodies and just keep reincarnating bodies over and over and over if you don't kill them, and it's pretty annoying. And resources are not there.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, thank God.
Let's get inside this thing before I lose my nerve. So, what needs to happen here?
There's a harpoon gun on either side of the upper catwalk. This is likely how they hoisted the stomach open.
Oh, God. Terrific. I'll head up.
And you're going to take the elevator, and the elevator's going to take you right to where you need. And we have entered chapter 12.
Who's that? Don't worry about it.
So this video would be 11 and 12, because the next video I have is 13 for you guys. So you're just going to push the computer. It's going to eject those harpoons, and there's one on each side, so one person goes left, one person goes right, and hold the circle button and let it rotate and open up. And then you're going to go to the trolley, which, like I said, I'm trying to figure out how to get in the trolley, but all you do is just go up to the trolley door. And I do believe both of you have to be there, and that's why it wasn't activating, because Waffle Man wasn't there.
Norton, can you help us?
Wow, gotta be kidding me.
It should automatically open up.
Yeah, whatever. Get in the cage.
And here he comes. So now you've got your probe gun made. You've opened up this big necromorph, I guess you could say body, and you're going into it to set some signals down.
It should ping when you're close.
And then what?
Shoot a probe into it, I suppose. My telemetry should light up and we'll have the location of the machine. Finally, something simple, right?
Right.
So there we go. Those are the things you shoot with the probe gun. If you notice, she tells you that the light, the little white light, as you can see it, the ones you need to shoot, the white light will start blinking. So that's how you know if you haven't or have shot it already. And once you shoot them, they're going to make a loud noise, as you heard and saw, and these little black Marvins, starving Marvins, are going to come out. And on normal, they're not really hard, but on impossible, these guys are very beastly. They do dodge your bullets, and they will jump side to side, and they will get to you. You basically have to use your stasis on them to kill them. But don't use it unless you really need it, unless you have about 3 or 4 of them coming after you. If it's just 1 or 2 enemies, go ahead and use a AoE attack, like a shotgun, an explosion, or a force gun, something like that. But if you see a lot of them coming after you, then you need to use your stasis, most definitely, because they do start swarming you. And I do not suggest that you go back to the trolley and sit in the trolley cart and try to fend them off from the trolley, because that's not going to work. They swarm you every time. There's more and more. There's, I believe, 2 or 3 waves, and of course each wave progresses. Each character, or each enemy progresses. There you go. You see the white light blinking, and unfortunately it wasn't blinking on the other ones. So that's how you know if you have or haven't shot it yet, or the one that you need to shoot. And yeah, this is the part where I told him that I wasn't going to wait in there. And I just completely missed that. I just saw that just now. So like I said, if you notice one of them gets to you, one of them gets by you, one of them hits you, you're pretty much dead. And actually when you're tapping the X button on this sequence, you can actually heal yourself. If you notice, my life was on yellow about to be red, and now it's all the way back up to blue. You can actually heal yourself in the process. So once they're all dead, you guys get back on the trolley and you will go back to the top when the game wants to finally kick in. There it goes.
Santos.
Norton, open the cage.
No.
What?
And it's really cool just due to the fact that right there at that part, if you're Carver, you can't hear anything, period. And that's because they communicate just with Isaac at that part. So just like when Carver sees things, his hallucinations, Isaac can't see them. So when they communicate with Isaac, Carver can't hear. So it's really cool the way the game did that. Right here, this is if you're playing co-op, it takes 2 people to open that. One person turns it and the other person turns it the full way. If you're playing single player, it just turns one turn automatically. But both of y'all have to turn it. See, just like so. And then it opens. Because the douche wanted to lock you guys in there. So now the new door is going to be unlocked as you go through, as you backtrack through the door. So just go through that new door that's unlocked and gather the tons and tons of boxes that are on the ground. There's a bench right there if you need it. I think I just turned in some resources here, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going to craft some tungsten torque bars. Like I said, I always keep about 4 or 5 of them on me, so you never know when you're going to need them. There's a lot of blueprints in the tungsten torque bar rooms. If you guys are wondering where you get all the blueprints and all the good frames and stuff like that, they're normally in the tungsten torque bar rooms. So if it's your first playthrough, I wouldn't recommend using tungsten torque bars or crafting them. But if it's your second or third playthrough, go ahead and carry about 4 or 5 of them on you. I think you should only use maybe about 8 to 10 of them through the whole entire game. I'm not too positive how many tungsten torque bar rooms there even are. So here we go. As you walk through the door, it's going to go into a cinematic here. As you can see, Douchehole got caught. You know, tried to play the field, tried to play both sides, and obviously that never works out for anybody.
Nice work. What? Well, here he is. The marker killer, Isaac Clarke. And here we are. The marker homeworld. You know, I must admit, I almost didn't believe such a place existed. But thanks to your friend, Norton, I finally found it. That's how they followed us through shock space.
Well, no, he is a bright one. All he wants is Isaac. Carver, the rest of us can go home.
Hey, you've got me. Let the others go.
It's a very difficult thing, you know, undoing the damage man has done. Everything we touch, we contaminate, we corrupt. The markers had a plan for us, but we took what should have been a magnificent gift and perverted it.
Jesus, spare us the bullshit.
I've spent an entire lifetime trying to undo the damage man has done. Fighting EarthGov's ongoing research, liberating the markers from those profane testing facilities. And now, I just have one problem left to purge. All of you.
No, you promised me a ship, Danik. We had a deal.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. I can't afford to leave even one of you left alive. Apologies for misleading you, Captain.
Owned. So bad. And this is probably the coolest boss fight I've ever played in a game for quite some time. It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is dodge his hands right there. As you can see, I dodged late, so and those little pods right there, it takes one bullet to kill them. Make sure you splatter them, or you're gonna have a bunch of little skinny shits walking around. If you're playing on normal and you have a lot of damage circuits in your gun, if you're using the Evangler, you're gonna one-shot majority of everything with the shotgun, the R2. So make sure you put a bunch of damage upgrades. It's good to have damage upgrade and rate of fire on the Evangler. So your rate of fire for the machine gun or the rifle is really good with the shotgun. Throw a few clip sizes on the bottom, so your shotgun has more of a clip to it. But damage and rate of fire and clip size are the three you want to go with on the Evangler. And some of the circuits actually add to the both upper and lower. I'm not sure how that works, but some of them do, so look for those definitely. Alright, once you hit all 4 points, they turn red, and he's gonna go ahead and suck you in his mouth regardless what happens. And you're gonna go in through his intestine and in his stomach. So this is a pretty cool little sequence here, and you're gonna have to destroy his little ulcers in his stomach, whatever you want to call those repulsive little pus balls. You can use stasis or not. You have to avoid the little sperm things that he's squirting out at you. I don't know what to call them. But that's pretty much all it is. Like, there's 2 down and then just 1 to go. Yeah, that one's spazzing out. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. And that's it. So 9 targets in all. 3 pods, 3 targets for each. That's 9 targets total. After you shoot those, he's going to spit you out. Pretty simple process. It's done. And
You made us come down here. You encouraged her. Now look where we are. Between Danik shooting at us and whatever the fuck that was, what chance have we got? You betrayed us! I tried to save us. You are the real problem here, Clark. But not anymore. Captain! Stand down, Sergeant. This is all your fucking fault. She doesn't love you.
Fuck.
Come on. You won't stay dead forever, not around here.
I'm not gonna tell Ellie.
Hey, you tell her the truth.
and we're about out of time on this video, so make sure you guys subscribe, share my videos in my channel, and keep up, guys. I got another video coming for you right after this one, so enjoy watching, and thank you for your support.